This is again the Anoka Classic Car Show. If you're new to the channel, it's held in Anoka, Minnesota on Saturday evenings in the summertime. It's open to older cars. The starting year changes every year. I think it might be up to like 94 and older. Then the next year it will be 95 and older. Forget what year it's starting at, but you can check out more information about the show on their website, which I'll put a link in the video description after this post. '57 Chevrolet dual quad.
That's a hot rod.
Someone probably should verify that they can hear the audio on this. I'd be pretty embarrassed to be recording for an hour with no audio, so if somebody can chat that the audio is working, it would be appreciated. Hello, how you doing? Oops. Frankenstein. Thank you, Troy.
All the time that you've been under that truck, have you seen anything that looks like fun?
Got the windows buttoned up. Fresh from the Back to the 50s weekend, 1927 Ford.
A little bit, yeah. Especially with a little.
I will be posting on Sunday one of my Back to the 50s videos. Primarily it's just going to be cars driving by the camera with no additional audio or music added, so you can just listen to the cars and watch them go by. We are at Anoka Classic Car Show in Anoka, Minnesota. 1956 Ford. Pontiac Star Chief. No information on their Back to the 50s sticker. Significantly raised in the back, which I like generally. When I was in high school, I had my rear on air shocks and would pump it up on weekends and have that nice slopey rake. And then come the weekdays, I would remove the air and kind of make it level. I think it's accentuated though because it's packed on a hill. Oh, it's all right, no problem. Beautiful red truck. Was predicted to be some weather, some light rain, but so far no rain. Just a little bit of light sprinkles. Vintage Chevrolet. Just as I say that, I can feel raindrops on my head. Just a single raindrop though. Chevrolet Bel Air. Assume this is a 1962. Thank you, Troy. I appreciate that. Have some more coming up. I have a Gateway Classics in Las Vegas will be next weekend. That will kind of wrap up my Las Vegas classic cars for sale videos. I did go out to the racetrack in Pahrump, Nevada and race around in a C8 Corvette for a while. Haven't posted any of that video yet, but I might post it eventually. Put down your camera and watch my live stream, Matt. He's like following me around. Well, he was watching, he says, that's good. Dodge Dart GTS. I hope that music is so distorted that YouTube can't pick it up and complain about it. '61 Chevrolet. Have to cheat on that one. The license plate says 6T1. Very nice. Chevy Nova 2 SS. This show can have perhaps up to 400 some cars on good weather evenings. Chevrolet Deluxe in black. Interesting rims, wheels, disc brakes underneath there. Enough said about Volkswagen. All right, here we go. Picking up the speed. There's music all over the show. That's great for the participants of the show, bad for YouTube people trying to capture content. It forces us to put music over the top of our audio when we post. 55 Chevrolet Bel Air. Oh, here comes a car. Check it out. This is the entrance of the show, if you've never been here before. Mercury, Fjord, yeah, this is the twilight zone of this show. If there are people talking in engines, then it all works out. You can't really hear the music. huge Buick. Get a really large garage. All right, I think we're in the clear, so I will let you self-identify the cars since we're not in an area with music. But I might say something like, that's a Buick Skylark. Chevrolet Corvette. Ooh. Sun comes out to shine on this pretty color Corvette. It's 70 through 72. I'm not good at differentiating those years. There's a strike in there, so 2 of the years look about the same, and I'm not sure about the differences. Camaro. Looks to be a 68. I got 1 thumbs up for my first public live stream. Thank you, whoever gave me the 1 thumbs up. I appreciate it. Forward Fairlane. Chevrolet Special Deluxe. So I have a whole parking lot over here of classic cars and trucks. Not completely full, a little bit empty. Rumor has it that at some point they're going to build a new building here where this ramp is, and when they do that, they're going to build a new ramp over here where all the show cars are, and then nobody knows what will happen to the Anoka Classic Car Show the day that that happens. Beautiful Dodge Roadrunner. Heading towards the sun, probably not a good idea here. And we'll point the camera backwards away from the sun.
Yeah, it's really tough to pick apart. I think the Beetle slammed on its nuts practically. That's
Okay. Not the Baja, the other one.
no, not the Baja, the other one. 'Cause it sits low.
A lot of Plymouths and Dodges in this row. I have many favorite cars of the Anoka Car Show, but I love this Plymouth Duster in this purple color. This is a classic car show that happens every Saturday night in Anoka, Minnesota, Troy. I believe it's very low cost, $4, just to kind of pay some fees, expenses of the show. It's held most Saturday nights from 4 o'clock until around sunset or whenever people decide to leave. They skip some weekends due to conflicts, such as there's a large show in the Minneapolis area called Back to the 50s that was last weekend. They skip that weekend just because it would be too much of a conflict, because everybody's at the Minnesota State Fairgrounds to check out 10,000 something cars rather than just the 300 or 400 that are at Anoka. Another classic Chevrolet C10. I'm probably going to get this wrong, but if my memory serves correct, Troy, the website is AnokaClassicCarShow.org, O-R-G. But if I think you just did a Google search for Anoka Classic Car Show, you would find a link to their website. This is Vietnam veteran JD in his 1962 pickup truck. Also has himself several Corvettes. Staple in the Minneapolis area at the car shows. See, more speakers over on that pole in the distance. Chevrolet Silverado. Does not look stock. Ford pickup truck with A&W theme. Good looking paint. It's hard to see at a distance, but let's look close up. Sparkles. Another 55 Chevrolet. This 1955 Chevrolet is for sale. Since it's a private party, I'm not going to put the phone number in this video. All right, now we're gonna go check out a 58 Impala. Saw this one at a distance. So this street here usually is full of cars when there is no threat of rain. Ford Mustang Mach 1. (1972). My friend Kirk Weeks in high school had a 1972 Ford Mustang. Or was it 71? No, I'm forgetting. That's my age showing. It was originally tan and then he painted it black. At the time, I had a 1974 Corvette. Before I bought it, somebody had painted it from green color into black color. It had a green interior. I gutted the whole interior, replaced it with black except for the dash. I got the whole interior at a junkyard in probably like 1982 for the lowly sum of something around like $200. They see me front seats, back seats, door panels, everything for $200. Not much of a talker on the actual regular YouTube videos, so I thought I would try a live where I'm forced to talk. Something about videos where you're recording and you can redo them over again, that I keep on editing and cutting and overthinking it a little bit too much. So we'll see what happens with live on YouTube. Again, for those that didn't catch it earlier, this is my very first live stream on YouTube, on the Vehicle Mundo YouTube channel. Burger, yum. All right, let's go blow our minds. (1957) Chevy Pro Street.
Well, he painted that black for a while. Now it's back to red.
Now the sun is out. I'm wishing I wore a hat or put on some suntan lotion. When I got here, it was cloudy. And the sweat is starting. And terrible glare on the phone screen in terms of reading the chat, but hopefully occasionally if somebody chats with me, I'll be able to see it and read what it says. If you have watched my Atomic Motors video for sale cars in Henderson, Nevada, I'll be posting some videos, 4 or 5 in the next week, some walk-arounds around the Ferraris. And I think it was like a 1940 Opera Coupe that I have a walk-around on. Mustang. So there'll be some more little 3 to 4 minute videos highlighting some of the cars for sale at Atomic Motors. When I was a kid, one of the very first sports cars that I saw was a Datsun. My mom went to the Datsun dealership to buy a brand new 1977 Datsun Bumblebee or something bee. The salesman took me out back and showed me the Z cars. Later on, I ended up buying a 1978 Datsun pickup truck, King Cab. It was between that one and a 1978 Trans Am. I really wanted the 1978 Trans Am, but being a teenager, my mother convinced me it would be a better idea to buy a Datsun pickup truck. Chevrolet Camaro. I had a black one of these in 1988 with a 305. Drove it for 5 years. Some of the crappiest metal bodywork that you would ever see on a car, in my opinion. Within 5 years, it had dozens of paint chips up here in Minnesota and was rusting all over. Of course, the car was only, I think I paid $10,000 or $11,000 new for it. Traded it in for $5,000 towards a 1987 Chevrolet Corvette. '67 Corvette. The gill is unique to 1967. 65 and 66 look similar, except 66 on the hood there would have the Corvette Stingray emblem on it, or 65 would not.
That and the original thing. After that,
1968 Chevrolet Camaro.
learning experience for me.
67 Camaro would have a little wing window there. 69 Camaro would have a seam that goes up to the top of the fender well.
I like it. I used to a lot of comments. A lot of them. I'm like, okay, I got it.
Cool to have one now. I like the seat in the back on the other side.
Frankensteiner's station wagon. Another 55 Chevrolet Bel Air. Here we can see the 69 Camaro. Got the seam on the top of the fender well. Or wheel opening, whatever we want to call it. I'd appreciate it if you could give the video a like. It would help with the YouTube algorithm. Thumbs up would help as well. We're way up to 2 thumbs up. It's like amazing. We doubled the amount of thumbs up.
Yeah, what was it? 45. We were guessing.
We're gonna skip that one. Chevrolet Corvette. C5 Corvette rims on it. The 3 Mustangs on the lift at Atomic Motors are all factory customized drag cars. So they had 0 miles on them. So somebody's purchasing them or had purchased them as an investment. Did not put a single mile. They're not, from my understanding on their website anyway, street legal to run on the street. But you could check out Atomic Motors website to get more information on those. Square body pickup truck leaving.
I'll guarantee you $800 for that, but you'll have 1,000.
Don't know a lot about Ford Mustangs in general. Back in high school, after high school, bought a 1969 Ford Mustang convertible that had dents in all 4 quarter panels, both doors, the trunk and the hood. At the time, I thought, hey, I'm gonna get into auto body. I'll fix this thing up really nice, I thought. And I realized how much work auto body is out there sanding in a non-air conditioned environment outside my house. I decided to go to vocational school, or community college, I should say, instead. Another one of my favorite cars. Like I said earlier, I have a lot of favorite cars though. Apologize for the glare of the sun. We're gonna get in a different position here so we can point the camera away from the sun, walk a little bit backwards.
When I was racing, Ron, I bought a new carburetor for that motor that I put in. I raced it for 12 years. I never had that carburetor before. So I mean, once you get up to set right.
I guess one good thing about live is there's less editing to do. At the end of the car show, I can just go home, relax, wait for it to upload to YouTube. Then probably for areas that are flagged with copyright music, I'll have to go in and cut those sections out or use YouTube to try to remove it without screwing up the rest of the audio.
Everything, but apparently something bars to me.
Chevrolet. Found a hot babe. Another 68 Chevrolet Camaro.
Doesn't look bad.
1969.
Yeah.
Might as well do some meandering and try to catch multiple rows at the same time. Hello, Gemini. Or Gemini. Sorry if I mispronounced it. Ford-O-Matic Ford. Oh, sorry. That Chevrolet pickup truck looks kind of new to me. It's hard to get over what's a classic and what's not a classic. For many older people, something in the 90s is not a classic. It's like my mind is forever stuck in the belief that something that is like 1972, 73 and older, in my mind, seems like a classic, but stuff newer than that doesn't, because it was around when I was a kid, I guess, or a high schooler. Up to 4 likes. Thank you, everyone that gave this video a like.
Car.
1963 Impala.
Got 85,000.
Yeah, yeah, it's kind of neat. They're not original. No, it's original.
1961 Thunderbird.
Yeah, I really love those.
1967 Ford Mustang.
You could get
1959 Impala. Now, if you purchase that car, this Impala, you better have a big, big garage. This one isn't indicating it's for sale, it just has information on the window about the vehicle. All right, how about yourself? Doing a little bit of live YouTube stuff. We're trying it out, seeing how this goes.
I saw you in Nevada.
Yep.
Yeah, I hit like on every one of your videos for you.
Great, appreciate
I
that.
hope that helps you.
Thank you. Yeah, it helps with the algorithm. Every time something's a like or
Yeah.
a comment sometimes helps too, but it's all still a mystery about whether what effect or impact it really has. But everybody says to do it, so it must be a thing.
Yeah, I didn't drive my car here tonight. I just thought, don't know.
It was like iffy. It was like when I left Monticello, it was sprinkling.
Yeah.
I like Monticello.
Great, nice talking with you. Take care.
See you soon.
All right. I'm sorry. 1955 Chevrolet Bel Air. Get back to where we're not pointing in the sun. 1966 Ford Mustang. Those little spears kind of reflect 1966. Chevy 2 Nova.
Watching your stream.
Thank you. Want to be on the video? Say hi. All right.
Can you sponsor our channel?
Channel? Sure. Well, do you want to like go ahead and sponsor it yourself and mention it?
This is our channel, everyone. Can you please subscribe to it? Chesty Louier.
All right. Everyone can see that. All right. Thank you. Hopefully you can read that. If not, I will do my best to put a comment in the link, or sorry, put a link in the comments or in the description to the channel. Holes 442. Chevrolet Corvette. Modified wheels. This don't belong on here, belongs on a different car, but they look good. Without the stock wheels, it's really hard to tell the years of Corvettes, the C4s apart. Don't have a third brake light, so this would probably have to be an 85, because 86 would have had a third brake light. And tuned port injection. If it was in 1984, it would say crossfire injection. Very good condition. This era Corvette had a big issue with the clear coat peeling off. I took my 85 Corvette to the car wash and just big chunks of clear coat started streaming off the car. Like a pressure wash, so you have to be gentle with them. If you see a lot of them on Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist, you just see all the clear coming off. I think I've seen it also in 60, 86, 87s. But I think 85 was particularly bad. Everybody has their favorite year. Chevelle, 1970 would be my favorite year. No chocolate ice cream. That sucks. It's almost like a McDonald's. Have a chocolate ice cream machine that never makes chocolate ice cream, or vanilla ice cream machine that doesn't do vanilla. All right, getting closer to the speakers again. It's going to force me to talk more. Don't know my Ford Galaxies too well. 63 Ford Galaxy. Grill of a 63. Light blue. Have a popular color now for some vehicles. Some people are not fond of light blue. Little Rod Stewart playing in the background. Ooh. I think we need to chase a car down. Don't want to miss this one. Sounds nice. Nice looking Chevelle. I like the plate on the Chevelle, helping us out by putting 1968 on the plate. Easier to identify. Cool looking Ford truck. Oh. Gotta listen to the square body go by. My favorite part of my favorite car show activity is watching cars leave the show and come into the show. There's nothing that beats seeing them in motion and listening to them as they were intended rather than sitting static. There's quite a few cars here that I've done kind of single car walkarounds before on the YouTube channel, usually to slow-mo music. So if you check out featured vehicles, there's, I don't know how many there are, hundreds by now. Also, if you search for a specific model year of car in the search function of this YouTube channel, that would help you find videos on 64 Impalas, 65 Impalas, whatever Chevelle that you're interested in. Ford Fairlane. Make sure to check out some of those videos. Just a reminder, tomorrow, Back to the 50s weekend, I'll be posting a video of cars driving by the camera. No talking as you're experiencing in this video, just cars driving by. No added music. Tried to record in areas where the music wasn't audible. Cut out areas where it was. So that way you could have a nice several hour video uninterrupted of cars driving by. Another fun fact is if you're watching on your cell phone, the statistics of my channel show that 70% of the viewers of the videos are watching videos on their TV set, which kind of astonishes me, but it kind of makes sense. From the comfort of your home and your couch on the big screen, kind of really adds a lot to see the videos in that manner, especially if you have a little bit better sound system, accentuates it a little bit more. This car sounds mean.
It's also the Anoka Classic Car Show Saturday afternoon.
The safety wire there. That's what happens if you drive too fast.
Yes.
Chevy Camaro, another 68. We haven't come across a 67 yet. Firebird Formula. I never did like the nose of the 79 through 81 Firebirds. Had a 78 Firebird, I liked that nose. 1967 Ford Mustang.
Also, this week is
There's a contingent of vans that show up at this show. Not tonight, but there's a group of guys that bring their vans. Pretty decked out and cool. Chevrolet Corvette, mid 70s, 75, 76, 77 maybe.
We got no donuts, but we still got ice cream. So, oh yeah, Kate. What's her name again? Kate.
Another 1955 Chevy, very popular.
Designs. Yeah, there you go. Right next to, right in front of the Tunes to Go.
Another 1955 Chevrolet,
Selling all kinds of stuff, T-shirts and swag like that.
Chevy Chevelle.
Classic car swag.
Not good with my Chevy Chevelle years.
So come up here and check out these goods. All right. And if you got requests while you're up here, let me know what you got to hear, and I'll do my best. All right.
Heading towards another Chevrolet Camaro. Appears to be a Z28 in red. Got the music playing in the background. IROC Z. That's what we thought. Chevrolet Super Sport Impala in blue. 396 engine. Chevrolet Camaro RS. White with a red velour interior. And quickly head away from the music, head away from the music. Can't take it. Dodge Polara in red, the red interior. I can't pass this one by. It's beautiful. Check that out. Am I into music? I pretty much like all kinds of music. Maybe not banjo music, kind of like hillbilly music. I will listen to country music, classical music, new age, new wave, rock, a little bit of everything. I have subscriptions to several music services, Epidemic.Sound and Artlist.io, so I pay them for music that I can download and use in videos legally without facing copyright strikes, which is nice. Occasionally I might leave original music in. The thing about leaving original music in is either you can get a copyright strike if they ask you to remove it, or you can leave 30 seconds of a copyright song in your video, and then when you do that, they'll take away all of the revenue of the video. So the copyright holder, like it was 30 seconds of a 1 hour video, they get all of the revenue that YouTube generates from it. Well, YouTube gets their split, the copyright holder gets their split, and then the creator gets nothing. And there's some videos I've done where the music is so in the background you can barely hear it, but YouTube, if it detects the song, will go ahead and say, nope, you can't monetize that video. It'll still let you play it, but you don't make any revenue. Not that revenue is the end all. So occasionally I'll just go ahead and upload a video with the music, leave it in. Hi. We got the ice cream and we got the burgers that are served. Got street tacos. Boy Scouts selling stuff. They also assist with the cleanup after the show. Here's the ice cream. Two Scoops, Anoka and Osseo. Great place. All right, somebody was calling my name while we were talking earlier. We're gonna head this way. Was it you shouting my name or JD?
That was JD.
All right, I'm heading towards JD now.
Yep, that's a nice park.
All right, I heard you yelling. So I hear you wanted to be live on YouTube. You're streaming live now, JD. You don't want to be on YouTube? Come on. Wearing his Grossman Chevrolet Burnsville Renegade t-shirt. Nice shirt. All right, we're pointing the car away from JD, or camera. All right, I think I'm going to call this a wraps. We've covered most of the cars in the show, I believe. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Comment on which vehicle in the show you like the most. And make sure to like again and subscribe. Thank you all for watching. Have a great evening.